Welcome back to Crazy Bill's Garage, and yes, you're looking at a 50 horsepower, 4-cylinder Mercury outboard. I do have the cowl for it, but have I lost my mind? Yeah, maybe so. This is what's going to go on my boat over there instead of the 85 horse Force. I didn't have much confidence in that 85, and it is just massive compared to this 50 horse. This 50 horse is more manageable, and that 85, that thing was like 200, 300 pounds. That was insane. This one, I don't know, maybe 130, 140 pounds. Way lighter. I think it'll move that boat just fine being a 50 horse, but I'm so intrigued that it is actually a 4-cylinder engine. So there's 3 spark plugs there, and then there's one back down there. So I am intrigued that it's a 4-cylinder engine, and it's actually got a cap on it, a distributor cap. I am excited about this one for some reason, because I have never ever worked on a Mercury engine before, and yeah, and it's got all the controls, by the way. It's got all the controls back here. Everything is there, and yeah, I just don't know how this lower end comes off. Gonna have to figure that out. See, this bolt may be loose, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna have to figure that out. It's got the wrong prop on it. I don't like that prop. Looks like it's seen a few times in the, let's just say, that ain't much of a prop left, if I must say so. It's only a two paddle prop. Even came with steering controls. And kind of neat. This is where all the electronics plugs in. It, though, does not, which I am so sad to know, does not have electric start. It's a pull start, but I can see there I can probably add electric start to it, which is what I am going to want to do. It's got grease fittings right here, one here and one here. Hey, I know nothing about these motors, so I can't wait to dig into her and learn on something new like this. Might get a paint job. Yes. Just say it may have fallen off a boat at one time. Like, wow. May have. Ooh, that's a little rough there. Yeah, it's probably going to get a paint job. Make her look brand new. The cowl looks not as bad. Oh yeah, this thing's definitely going to get something, but I love the simpleness of this. I don't know yet if it's truly simple. It's only got 2 carburetors. That's nice, and they seem very filthy inside. So I'm going to have to, you know, clean that out. Yeah, be looking to watch this whole restoration on my channel. And I'm going to do it all as one video. I'm not going to break it up into parts. At least I don't think I am. And yeah, this will be on the channel. And I'll be starting the rebuild of this very soon. But for you, it's probably going to be like right in the next shot. So here we are of another day. And with the 50 horse again, of course. And today I'm getting it off of the trailer, and I built this boat dolly. Well, boat rack dolly. I'm gonna stick it on that thing that this one is. It's got wheels, and it pivots, it moves. So that's a bonus. I can move it around now. So I'll get that up and on there, and hopefully, luckily with Mercury, they make these nice little holds here that you can put something through and pick her up with. Hey, it's kind of nice. Well, we're almost there. Almost got her on. Just got to let her down a little now and see how that works. Well, I'll let her down a little now. I got this thing set up. I even got a safety chain on it just in case my strap broke. Got a safety chain. Got 2 straps on the back here, hooked to the back to pull her straight up. It didn't take much thinking to think of a way of how to try to kill myself, but hey, I'm doing it. Okay. Go down a little. And I think we're down. So, so far, yeah, we're on the stand, definitely. Well, let me get her finished taking her apart here. Get her on the stand, hopefully better. Well, I got the top off it. And 2-blade prop. Never liked those. Never liked the 2-blade prop. It just doesn't give you enough oomph. So, yes. Carbs are filthy. I'm gonna need a complete cleaning. The hoses are as hard as a rock. Original condition. Oh, so they'll work fine. Don't know much about this yet. It's got a belt up here. I guess to run the distributor down here. Well, at least that's my guess. I wonder if we can still get those belts. Don't know. But I think what I'll try first in the next coming episode. Oh no, there's no episodes, right? I'm doing this all in one shot. Well, then I guess coming up sooner or later is a compression test. Yeah, definitely a compression test. And here's where a starter could have went, but no, I'm not gonna put a starter in it. I'm gonna just use the pull cord because I have my sights set on another Mercury 40 horse electric start and much newer. So who knows what I'll be using, but first I'll see if this one can run. I hope it does. So on another day, which you'll see right away, I'll be back with this good old motor. So here we are again with the 50 horse. And what I want to do is get her cleaned up a bit before I start working on it. So, you know, it's got some dirtiness. I stuffed some bags in the throttle body. It's not a throttle body. It's a carburetor. In the carburetor to stop water from getting inside. And I'm going to tilt her up. I'm going to spray her down with my cleaning substance, which hopefully will clean it. And yeah, I'm going to get her all cleaned up here. I'm intrigued. And then after she's all dried up and out, I'm going to check compression, I think. So there we are. I got her up. Not too hard to lift this thing up. It's actually quite pleasant. That, I think, is supposed to go right there in this slot. I'll have to check on that. And she sprayed down with my special stuff, which is nothing special, by the way. It's just Motormaster multi-purpose cleaner and degreaser. And see a couple of spots I missed. So, just Motormaster. Works pretty good. Impressed with it. Not as good as purple power or something like that, but it'll do its job. So let me get this thing power washed out. The good old power washer, and we'll go from there. Well, you get the point of what I'm going to be doing. I'll put the camera down and really give her a good going. So I got all the spark plugs out, ready to give her a compression check. And I want to check for spark, but all of these spark plugs look pretty good. What size are they? QL77JC4. But they all look really good, like they weren't put in long ago. And yeah, I'm gonna get my compression checker and check the cylinders for compression. So this thing hasn't run in years, but when I was just pulling it over, I think somebody did the right thing, and that's why the spark plugs were loose. They oiled the cylinders before they put it away. So that's probably a good thing, so we wouldn't get rust inside. I like proactive thinking. All right, let's see what we get on the number 1 cylinder. Ooh. It's getting warm out, so I don't want to do this. Plus, the cord on this thing is short as can be, so I got to do something about that. Tighter to a wrench for easier pulling, I hope. And well, so far we got 75 pounds, so that's pretty good. A couple more. And the rope broke. This is turning out perfect. Okay, let's try that again. I did the old tape around the... she should hold. Couple more. Wow, this rope is too short. That's crazy. But, what do we got after about 6 pulls? What is that about? I would say about 90 PSI. 90 PSI on the first one. I'm going to write that down. Oh, let's do number 2. See how that works out. I gotta wear a glove when I do this. It's gonna rip my hand apart. Alright, let's do number 2. I wish it had more pull than this, but I guess they've cut it off a lot. So. Wow. Not even grabbing. Oh, come on. Come on. There's gotta be something wrong with this. Maybe that's why they got rid of it. That's enough. That one ain't very good. That one's a little shy of 50. Let me try that one again. That one ain't very good at all. Oof. Come on. Just work. I'm not doing it anymore. I've had it. That ain't gonna work. Something buggered up inside. But what we can say is we're under 50 on this one, so I might as well just junk this motor. So, yeah. I don't know how much further I'm going to go on this. Maybe I'll check spark. I'm not going to check the last 2. Because something wrong with the recoil. Going to have to take that apart. But being under 50, probably not a good thing. So I'm going to check for spark. Got her set up here on my... I couldn't find my spark plug tester. As usual, everything always goes missing when you're looking for it. But I got a couple of clamps on her here onto the block. Hopefully that's good enough. I don't know if it is. Maybe I'll clamp her somewhere else. Well, you tell me if that spark plug sparks. Actually, I can see if it sparks from where I am, so... There ain't no spark. Maybe I got the ignition off. So I didn't have the kill switch off, and there was no spark. I'll try her again. I see no spark at all. I'll try a different plug wire. Oh, there we go. We're on number 3 spark plug wire now. Let's see if we got spark. Trying a different place. I'm pretty sure. Nah, I'm not. Yeah, she's grounded. You know, I'm going to check that to make sure she's grounded there. Alright, let's see if she's grounded. Right to a ground strap here. She's grounded. She's grounded. So there we go. She's grounded to the block. I was pretty well guessing this thing wasn't going to have spark out of the box, but I was hoping. There's a lot. I may try over the next little while to get it going, but I'm going to move on to one of the other motors I bought, or have. Maybe the 40 horse, see if it'll work. There ain't no spark there, is there? Let me hit this switch. I can't tell if this switch is grounding it. Well, this is the kill switch I keep flicking. And it's just a toggle switch on this motor. There's no spark through this whole thing. So, I'm going to give up on this one. And probably chuck the 40 horse on here, Merc, and see what I can do with that one. Who knows? Could be in the next video. So, just stay watching. This 40 horse is coming up next. This could be the candidate for my motor, or, yeah, there is another, which is probably going to be the candidate for my motor, but who knows? Let's see if I can get this one going. I don't know the year of it yet, so I'll have to look into this one. Just chucked her on the back of the truck, haven't even looked at her. So, I can't wait to get onto this one. So, continue watching and you'll get to see a Merc 40 now. So, it is with heavy heart that I am just going to put this video out, and then I'm going to do a separate video on the 40 horsepower. And yeah, that's it. This one will be for later. There's that top I painted. It looks so nice. Man, did an absolute good job after I stuck it in the sun for a couple hours and it smoothed out nice. But yes, this is the last video of this one you'll be seeing for a while, because I'm just going to put this one away in a corner and concentrate on the 40 horse. And I'm just going to make another video of that. And it's not because I don't want to work on this one, but I've noticed a few other things wrong with this one. The lower bolt here, that or plug here, is gone. So I did take apart a few things in there looking at it, and things don't seem to be very good in the carburation department. There's missing parts in that carburetor there. And the top carb seems okay, but I don't know why they robbed parts from the bottom carb. And the recoil doesn't work right. and it's got no spark. And I don't, you know what, I'm just not going to figure that out. So this one is over for now, and the next one will be, I'm going to look at the Merc 40 and see if I can get that one going, which would be nice if it actually has spark. At least it's electric start and I don't have to pull start it. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this couple of parts of videos here for this motor. It's sad I didn't get it running, but there's just way too much wrong. And I did check cylinder 3 compression, and it was slightly higher at 60. And I couldn't get into cylinder 4 with what I have to check compression. So cylinder 2 is about 45 psi. That's probably just not going to cut it. All right. Thanks for watching.